Hi guys, welcome to today's tutorial, and in this video I will be covering two types of tool, namely the join tool and the pencil tool. So as the name suggests, the join tool helps you to join two lines together to make one closed shape, right? So most of the times what happens is that while you are making several illustrations on one document, you might accidentally delete one corner, or that shape will not be properly closed. So in that case what happens is then the fill or the color will not be filled inside your shape at all, right? So let's see how that happens and create a new document. For this video, I will be using an A4 size document which is 21 by 29.7 centimeter. The orientation will be portrait, and I will be giving a name to my document as well. I will be naming it Joint and Pencil Tool. So of course, feel free to use any of these documents provided by Adobe Illustrator, or you can further customize it by adding in your values in the width and the height option right here. And let's begin. Okay. So another thing I would like to remind you all is to make sure that the Essential Classic option has been switched on from this drop down box below. Then only you will be able to see all these tools on your screen, in case if you can't. Right, so let's see how the join tool works. So the join tool is exactly inside this tool right here, right? This tool right below the shape tool. When you click on it for a few seconds, this join tool option is right here. Okay, so let's begin and I'll show you how you can use the join tool. First, let's start by making two lines like that. One and two. Okay, so let me also bring this line all the way up to meet at one point with my other line like that. Okay, so I'll select these two and I'll zoom this a little so that you can see the corner a little better, right? And that. Okay, so I'll bring this a little bit more. I'll shift this a little bit more so that it perfectly sits like that. Okay, but as you can see, it's not properly closed, right? So to do that, that's where the join tool comes in. We'll select these two lines together like that. Click on our tool and find the join tool right here. So now we just have to slowly drag our tool on top to this corner like that. And that's it. Our line now becomes joined like that. And that's it. Now similarly, let's make another line from this top corner and bring it all the way down to this other anchor point like that. Just to make sure that all these lines are properly closed, we'll select these two shapes, these two lines again. We'll go back to the join tool and just drag our mouse over on these corners like that. Select it again, go back to the join tool and drag like that. There you go. Our shape is now closed. Let's also fill this shape with a color, say red. And that's it. So this was how the drawing tool now functions. Now similarly, the pencil tool will help you to make more shapes in a much more freestyle manner like that. Right, so there is no restrictions on how you want to work it with. It's super easy to use, especially for beginners, as you can see. Make any type of shape you want and then just close your shape by bringing it to the original point like that. And there you go. We can further manipulate this by selecting our image, by selecting our illustration, going back to the direct selection tool, and of course making as many changes as we like. That, by clicking on the anchor points. As you can see, there are so many anchor points like that, right? So you can manipulate this as much as you want. Like that. So once that's done, you can also fill it in with a different color this time. Let's say dark blue. And that's it. So once our document is ready, let's also save it by going to the file option and clicking on save as. So by default, our illustration will be saved as an Adobe Illustrator file. I highly recommend that we first save a file in this format so that if we have to make any other changes in our original document, we can easily access the Adobe Illustrator file. So this saves us a lot of time and we do not have to make a new document each time, right? Then of course we can save it in other formats as well, such as a PDF by clicking on this drop down box below and clicking on Adobe PDF. And then we click on save. But in case if I want to save my document in a JPEG format, I can do that by going to File, Export and Export As. So by default, my document will be saved in this JPEG format. And I click on Export. And that's it. So on that note, I will be signing off, and with a little practice, you will soon become familiar with the join tool and the pencil tool. Thank you for watching and keep practicing.